What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about you have the college football award show on Thursday, and you have the Heisman Trophy presentation on Saturday. It looks like for a couple of coaches and a couple of players have either won awards already or are nominated for other awards, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram or if you want to send me a request on Facebook, I have my Instagram and my Facebook information down in the description box. Come give me a follow on the gram. Come send me a request on the book. And come holler at your boy, yo. uh yeah, man. Thursday, college football awards show. Saturday, Heisman Trophy presentation. It already looked like a couple of coaches have received accolades already. It looks like LSU passing game coordinator slash co-offensive coordinator Joe Brady has won the Brawls Award, which is awarded to the top assistant in college football. And it looks like Coach Ed Orgeron, which we call Coach O, looks like has won the Home Depot Coach of the Year award. Quarterback Jambalaya Joe Burrow is up. Obviously, we know he's up for the Heisman Trophy award on Saturday. He's also up for, like, I think the Maxwell Award to the best offensive player in college football, and the Davey O'Brien Award, which is the best quarterback in college football. Wide receiver Jamar Chase is up for the Bolitnikoff Award, which goes to the best receiver, and the best wide receiver in college football. And safety Grant Delpit is a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award, which goes to the best defensive back in college football, yo. First off, man, with Joe Brady, man, obviously well deserved. It looks like he's definitely in for, a big payday. Just done wonders with this team, man. Of course, we want to give Coach Steve Ensminger, his credit to. Basically, they both had a hand in it, but we know Joe Brady has came in with, the whole spread offensive scheme, and it's done wonders at LSU, man. It's done things for LSU that, we've been waiting for years. Obviously, now you have a quarterback that's a Heisman Trophy, favorite. You have a wide receiver that is, the Bolitnikoff Award favorite. And in my opinion, I think should win the award. Both of them gonna win the award easily. Then, most importantly, out of all of it, you have a undefeated 13-0 football team that won the SEC and that is competing for a national championship as they're going to the college football playoff, yo. So the work that Joe Brady has done, man, has just been absolutely amazing. It's something that, us LSU fans have been waiting for years, man, to see that all these 4 and 5 star athletes, put in position to make plays, and they have a quarterback, a LSU quarterback, basically be a weapon instead of somebody out there trying not to mess things up. So big shout out to Joe Brady for that, man. Very well deserved honor. Just great job, man. Then Coach Ed Orgeron, man, looks like is the Home Depot head coach of the year. Big honors, big ups to Coach O, man. I'm on record saying when we first hired him, I wasn't, not that I didn't believe in him like that, but I just much preferred Jimbo Fisher at the time, because I know Jimbo Fisher came in with, a resume. Like he coached at LSU years ago as an offensive coordinator. He has won a national championship as a head coach, and he has a nice track record of putting out, first round quarterbacks. Now, granted, most of them haven't been great in the NFL, but that's not the point. They was great when they was, at Florida State. But Coach O, man, has just done things just brilliantly. We all know that he has a great history of being a really great recruiter. And he played the smart game, man. He didn't sit here and take all the money for himself. he used it to spread it around to his coaching staff. He has now with Joe Brady, who just won the Brawls, like I mentioned, basically right now looking like the hottest offensive mind in college football. You have Dave Aranda, who is well respected as one of, if not the most, the best defensive minded coach in college football. As far as coordinators are concerned. You know, just just a brilliant job, man. And Dave Aranda, we get it, was already on staff, but a great job by him going out there and getting a Joe Brady to come to LSU. Getting players like Jambalaya Joe Burrow and all the other recruits to come to LSU. And it looks like he has a great chance to have the number one recruiting class coming in the next year. So just my hats off to Coach O, man. He's Louisiana through and through. He motivates the team. Um, he's doing a fantastic job, man. There's nothing more you could really ask out of him, man, at this point. Then of course, man, safety Grant Delpit is a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award. He didn't quite have a season this year that he had last year, but still he has such a great impact. And considering that he's been battling with an ankle injury at times, which he's healthy right now, but just a great player, man. Just another guy in line in this rich tradition of DBU, basically. Big time cornerbacks and safeties that's going to go in the first round of the NFL draft, man. Just a tremendous player, man. He's wearing the playmaker number 7 number. He's been amazing this season, man. Um, just his short career at LSU. This guy is key to the defense, man. If he's back there, he's blitzing the quarterback, coming up with interceptions and passes defense, making tackles, lining up everybody up in order. This team could win the championship. This team could beat Oklahoma and beat a Clemson or Ohio State, and hoist up that championship trophy. And he's a big part of that, man, back there in that secondary. Though I will say I don't think he'll win the Thorpe, man. I think it may go to that cornerback, Jeff Okuda from Ohio State. But nevertheless, man, Grant Delpit still well-deserved finalist, man. Great season for him, great career overall at LSU. You have wide receiver Jamar Chase, a finalist for the Bolitnikoff Award. Coming into the season, man, out of all the receivers, man, you knew that Justin Jefferson came into the season as the most prolific wide receiver as far as numbers concerned. He had a really, really good year last year. So you felt like coming into the season, he was Jambalaya Joe Burrow's go-to wide receiver. We know about Terrace Marshall and the talent that he has coming in as a 5-star recruit at wide receiver, was the number 2 wide receiver recruit coming into his class he came in. So for Jamar Chase, man, to come out and basically be the most productive receiver out of a very deep, talented wide receiver core. Shouts out to him, man. Just a great season for him, man. Nobody covered him all year. Like, he goes up, and especially he goes up against Florida, against their first-round cornerback, C.J. Henderson, and he absolutely owns him. He goes up against Alabama, and they, first-round cornerback, Trevon Diggs, and he absolutely owns him. He goes up against, Georgia's secondary, and he goes out there and does his thing in that game also, including another touchdown catch. So, I think he got the most receiving yards and touchdowns in the SEC and I think highest yards per game in the country or something like that. The dude is good. and I hands down think that he deserves and will win the Bolitnikoff Award because he has been the best wide receiver in college football this season, man. And I think he would be LSU's first Bolitnikoff Award winner since, I think, Josh Reed back in 2001. So big shout out to Jamar Chase for that, man. Hope that they don't slight him on this award because he deserves it. And, of course, man, we got Jambalaya Joe Burrow, man. First, obviously, for the Maxwell Award and the Davey O'Brien Award. I mean, obviously, hands down, I'm not even going to get into that one too much. Hands down, he should win those. You know what I'm saying? What other quarterbacks played better than him this season? What other offensive player played better than him this season? Then you have the big one of them all, man, the Heisman Trophy on Saturday night. The other finalists are from Ohio, the Ohio State guys, quarterback Justin Fields, defensive end Chase Young, and Oklahoma quarterback Jalen Hurts, who we'll be facing off with in the Peach Bowl in the playoff game. What a season, man! What a season! Most passing yards in a single season in SEC history, most passing touchdowns in a single season in SEC history. He is on pace to break not only the SEC record for completion percentage in the season, but the college football record for the highest completion percentage rate in a season in college football history, yo. This guy doesn't be out there just dinking and dunking. He is taking shots down the field and he's doing all that. And to have a completion percentage at almost 80% is just it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, then that's not even counting the fact that he's tough. You could go out there and smack him on the ground and he'll get right up, and it's like it'll make him even more effective. Like, you could put pressure on him, and as you see in the Georgia play, he could elude rushers and keep his eyes downfield and make great throws. And then when you do all of that, not only is this guy having the best season in SEC history from throwing the football, oh, best believe he'll take off and run and get yards also. Like, the guy is amazing, man. I mean, he's just amazing. I try to look for a weakness in his game, and I don't really find one. That's why he's also, right now, the prohibited #1 pick, as far as the NFL draft is concerned. It's really no weakness in his game, man. I mean, unbelievable, man. Obviously, man, he should win this Heisman Trophy. The other guys are big time players, obviously, man. But this guy has just had a legendary season, especially when it not just for LSU, but for SEC purposes, man. Just amazing, man. I'm enjoying this. I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to this. You still never sure till you actually hear his name called, though. All indication is it's a chance he may even break O.J. Simpson's, mark of, biggest landslide in winning the Heisman. So, yeah, man, Jambalaya Joe Burrow will be your 2019 Heisman Trophy winner, and I'm just can't wait, man, to see him up there receiving that award and making his speech. The most prestigious award in sports. There's no award in sports, professional or college, no individual award that's bigger than this one, man. You'll go down in college football lore with this. So shout out to Jambalaya Joe Burrow. Shout out to Coach O. Shout out to Joe Brady. Shout out to Jamar Chase, and shout out to Grant Delpit, man. Proud, well represented LSU Tigers, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU and NCAA content, football content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all can come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Come join me, yo. It's some good stuff. Until then, man, y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.